Good afternoon. It's November 5th, the day after Budget Day. I just finished writing my column for anybody who wanted to pick it up either on Outlaw Radio or Karen and I's Facebook page. And I'm busy out smoking the bacon that we were working on before. But as I said in my time, I was a speechwriter for the New Democrats, but I gained a lot of political know-how and experience, and then I became a journalist. And when that, being a jack of all trades sometimes is well worth your while. But I wasn't going to say anything, and then I thought, no. I think something needs to be said. So I'll read you the article that I wrote. If you like it, it is available in print at Outlaw Radio 1960 on Blogger, and I hope you would come in and sign up, or on Karen and I's Facebook page, which is Bruce and Karen Baker, Bruce Karen Baker, I should say, on Facebook. Or please like and subscribe to our channel. We really enjoy having you. You can listen to our radio station, and I should actually put it on the radio station too. But I would much prefer to keep that one more of a musical base where people can just sit back, relax, and enjoy. But anyway, here's what I wrote, and I think it's really important. The headline, of course, is, well, if you need a new boat, the Carney budget is for you, as Carney treads water, maintaining the status quo. Carney's first budget appears adequate, particularly for those purchasing luxury items such as boats or airplanes. However, it may not fully address the concerns of many Canadians who expected measures aimed at creating a more equitable economy. During his press conference, Carney referenced trickle-down economics rather than a more economic and politically democratic for all. The choice of words may signal to Canadians facing personal debt challenges and declining wages that substantial progress towards reducing income inequality and controlling inflated costs is unlikely, and that significant government intervention will still remain limited. Carney is drawing on the traditional Reaganomics perspective, including influenced by the Chicago School of Economics, which argues that giving breaks and incentives to the wealthy will eventually benefit everyone else. However, the reality is that wealth tends to accumulate at the top rather than trickling down. The ultra-rich, who now control a vast range of assets, wield significant influence shaping markets and supply chains in ways that often burden everyday people. Meanwhile, those we elect to our House of Commons, legislative bodies, and councils are consistently targeted and swayed by the monetary power of these affluent individuals. Several individuals have inquired about my recent silence regarding political matters. This was primarily due to my limited access to budget documents and to the estimates I previously received in advance. Consequently, I adopted I'm going to wait and see approach, focusing on educating individuals about self-sufficiency and cost-saving strategies. My expectation for the budget was an economic restructuring that prioritized foundational development over maintaining the existing system. Additionally, I anticipated increased investment in income-based mass housing to provide greater financial flexibility for individuals who rely on regular paychecks. It is commonly perceived that projects of this nature represent a financial burden to taxpayers. In reality, they are self-sustaining initiatives. Residents contribute a fixed rate of 30% of their income, generating funds that can be leveraged for immediate local expenditures, such as groceries. Additionally, those involved in the construction of these properties support the economy through the taxes incurred during development. I had anticipated more substantial efforts to address the concentration of supply chains with the agricultural, food, and grocery sectors. The current market landscape offers little opportunities for fair competition at both the wholesale and retail levels. Today, most grocery store franchises, aside from the cooperative outlets, function as subsidiaries of retail entities and major corporations such as Loblaws and Sobeys. This marks a significant departure from earlier decades such as the 1980s, when multiple independent sources like Nob Hill Farms or IGA contributed to a more competitive marketplace. Finally, I seek recognition with this country similar to that found in Europe. That access to quality public university or college education should not impose significant financial burdens on the many students striving to improve their lives. The challenge of substantial student loan repayments can severely limit both young and older graduates' purchasing power. It is essential to recognize that productive economic participants are those with the means to engage as consumers, thereby stimulating demand and supporting job creation to meet that demand. The budget does not offer substantial measures to address long-standing economic disparities. Instead, it largely continues existing approaches, with the government maintaining its position amid challenging political circumstances. The government needs to acknowledge, as Adam Smith and John Nash noted, that widespread economic participation, not concentration at the top, forms the foundation of true economic democracy, which should be the central aim of governance. Tommy Douglas accurately emphasized from the outset that Canadians require both political and economic democracy. It is my sincere hope that this message will be embraced by future leaders. However, I am concerned that contemporary political parties devote considerable effort to public relations rather than to create a fair and inclusive society for all. Will Carney's budget survive? Ultimately, that depends on the votes of the New Democrats. If they oppose it, another election is likely. If they support it, they risk being mocked by the Conservative Party. If they abstain to protect themselves, they reduce their constituents' voices for self-preservation. What will Don Davies do? What would working Canadians do? I think we all see the answer. Choosing change for a better, more equitable tomorrow is far better than maintaining the status quo. I want you to thank you to take the time to listen to me. I fell on my head. My brain still doesn't work at 100% when I'm speaking. But I hope you enjoyed my commentary. I thought at this time it was necessary. I don't like a lot of the stuff that's going on in the sense that people are barking at each other and taking turns and swiping and trolling and all these other things, because everybody has the right to a say. Everybody has the right to contribute, and the more people that contribute, the better our policy becomes. I'd like to thank you. We'll be showing off the bacon here very, very shortly. It's in the smokehouse. We'd love to hear from you. Give us an email. Like and subscribe to us on YouTube. We'd enjoy that very much. It helps us out. Follow us at Bruce Karen Baker on Facebook. And you people and Canadians as a whole, have a wonderful day and a great evening. Thank you.